The value of silence goes beyond appearing weak. It reveals wisdom and power. You've probably heard the phrase, "Actions speak louder than words." Remaining silent is not for the uninformed, but for those who understand that true strength lies in control, not in making a fuss. Silence can be a valuable tool for improving observation, finding emotional balance, saving energy, improving decision-making, establishing authority, avoiding unnecessary conflicts, and gaining respect. Benefit 1. Avoid unnecessary conflicts. Imagine silence as a strategic defense to avoid quarrels, a way to circumvent unnecessary battles and preserve peace. Think of life as a battlefield, where conflicts are like traps waiting to surprise you. Silence acts as your shield, preventing you from falling into these traps. Compare it to a game of chess. You plan each move carefully to avoid possible threats. In real life, silence offers a strategic pause, allowing you to think before you act, reducing the chances of getting involved in conflicts. The Stoics, with their wisdom, understood the importance of maintaining internal tranquility, following the saying, "Choose your battles wisely." Epictetus advised that it is not external events, but our interpretations of them that cause problems in our daily lives. When we face disagreements, it's like exploring a terrain full of challenges, where every word or action can be a starting point for conflict. In this scenario, opting for silence is like choosing a strategic path, a way of avoiding pitfalls that could lead to unnecessary disputes. Silence acts as a preventative tactic, similar to formal negotiations before entering a battle, ensuring that we face disagreements with clarity of thought and the intention of seeking solutions, rather than contributing to intensifying the conflict. It is crucial to understand silence as a tool dedicated to preserving peace. In moments of silence, we develop the ability to listen, understand, and explore common ground, promoting a more constructive approach to dealing with disagreements. Instead of being just a void of words, silence becomes a space for reflection, mutual understanding, and the search for solutions that benefit both parties involved. This strategic approach not only avoids unnecessary conflicts, but also contributes to building healthier, longer-lasting relationships. Silence can be imagined as a carefully constructed bridge, connecting opposite ends and ensuring that conflicts are resolved through dialogue, without direct confrontation. It is vital to realize that silence should not be interpreted as passivity. On the contrary, it is a strategic tool used to preserve peace and harmony. By adopting it as a protective shield against unnecessary conflicts, one realizes how it guides interactions towards more serene and constructive paths in life. This approach to silence goes beyond simply avoiding confrontation. It becomes a path to becoming a diplomat of tranquility. Choosing silence not only avoids conflict, but also promotes understanding and unity in relationships. This contributes to a wiser and more thoughtful approach to personal challenges, strengthening relationships and making them more solid and lasting. Ultimately, silence is not just the absence of words, it is a strategic choice that builds bridges of understanding and mutual respect, consolidating a solid foundation for healthy and productive relationships. Benefit 2. Preserve your vital energy. Silence acts as your bodyguard, protecting your valuable energy like a fortress that keeps out potential invaders. Think of your energy as a treasure chest, where every word and action are like carefully guarded coins. Choosing to be silent is like preserving your wealth and avoiding spending it uncontrollably. Make a comparison with a cell phone that has a limited battery. You wouldn't use it for non-essential activities, right? Silence works in a similar way, activating your life-saving mode. The Stoics understood the importance of conserving energy. You can think of it as a river that flows continuously. As Cicero said, life is long if you know how to use it. The message is clear. We need to use energy wisely, recognizing it as a finite resource. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of our lives, it's easy to get swept up in the current of activity. Daily life often resembles a race from one emergency to another, where we are constantly dealing with challenges. At the end of the day, it's common to feel tired, as if we've used up all our energy. In this scenario, silence emerges as an important mechanism for conserving energy, similar to turning off the lights when leaving a room to save electricity. It works like a pause button, allowing us to save energy for what really matters. We can think of silence as our recharging station, a special place where we revitalize our strength and prepare for the most important challenges ahead. By connecting with silence, we can disconnect from the daily hustle and bustle and realign our inner resources. It's a time to restore our emotional, mental, and spiritual balance, ensuring that we face daily challenges with a new reserve of vitality. Thus, silence is not just a necessary break, but an essential source of renewal, enabling us to deal with life's complexities in a more resilient and centered way. Silence goes beyond being just the absence of sound. It becomes a conscious strategy for preserving your vitality. By choosing silence, you try to avoid wasting energy on non-essential activities. In a world full of constant stimuli, cultivating moments of silence offers a rest for your mind and a break to recharge your energy. This silent approach is not only an energy-saving practice, but also a way of ensuring that you are never operating with empty energy reserves. By allowing silence to be part of your life, you create a reserve of vitality to face the truly important challenges that life presents. Notice how this subtle and powerful strategy not only contributes to your enduring resilience, but also to the necessary preparedness in the face of all the adventures and adversities that life's journey holds. Before moving on to benefit number 3, if you're enjoying the content and have made it this far, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any content that can improve your life, just like this one. Benefit 3. Establish your authority over everyone. Silence is like your crown of authority, symbolizing power in the same way that a scepter represents the dominion of a king. Imagine yourself on the stage of life as the leader of your own kingdom. Silence becomes your royal emblem, a mark of honor that reflects your authority. It's like being the captain of a team, where your words are heard not out of fear but out of respect. Silence acts as your majestic presence, gaining the attention and respect of those around you. The wise Stoic philosophers understood the importance of maintaining inner tranquility, following the saying, "Choose your battles wisely." Epictetus, one of the Stoics, advised that it is not external events, but the interpretations we make of them that can cause problems in our daily lives. Conflicts, being like unpredictable obstacles in our path, represent a complex terrain where every word or action can trigger a dispute. When we make the conscious choice to be silent, it is as if we are making careful preparations before entering delicate territory. Silence, in this context, becomes a crucial strategy for avoiding conflict. It resembles a diplomatic negotiation that takes place before the battle even begins. This approach ensures that we face disputes with clarity of mind and a genuine desire for resolution, rather than contributing to the escalation of conflict. By thinking of silence as a tool dedicated to maintaining peace, we understand that in moments of calm we can listen, understand, and seek common ground to promote harmony. This strategy does not mean being passive. On the contrary, it is a careful choice to deal with disagreements in a constructive way. Silence, in this context, not only avoids unnecessary conflicts, but also creates a mental space conducive to finding solutions and cultivating healthy, balanced relationships. In this way, we see silence not as a retreat, but as a careful tactic for approaching conflicts effectively and peacefully. Imagine silence as a meticulously constructed bridge between opposing sides, functioning as a means by which conflicts are resolved through dialogue rather than direct confrontation. It is essential to understand that silence should not be interpreted as passivity. On the contrary, it is a strategic tool chosen to preserve peace and harmony. By adopting it as your shield against unnecessary conflicts, you will notice how it directs interactions towards more peaceful and constructive paths in your life. Walking the path of silence not only avoids conflict, but also works as a way of becoming a peacemaker of tranquility. By opting for silence as a strategy, you promote understanding and unity in your relationships, contributing to a more measured and wiser approach to interpersonal challenges. In this way, silence not only builds a bridge over conflicts, but becomes the basis for establishing an atmosphere of mutual respect and deep understanding, strengthening more solid and lasting relationships. Have you ever wondered whether you're managing to keep your relationships longer and more lasting because of silence or because of the lack of it? Let me know in the comments section, and I'll help you all I can. Benefit 4. You'll achieve mastery of observation, an eagle eye, and focus. Imagine this. Silence presents itself as your magic tool for becoming an astute observer and master of concentration. Like a magnifying glass that minutely highlights details, silence reveals the most important aspects of any situation. The wise ancient philosophers, especially the Stoics, deeply understood the power hidden in silence. For them, tranquility was the fertile soil in which wisdom flourished. Seneca, a notable Stoic thinker, said, "Silence is a fence around wisdom." By this he meant that silence protects and nurtures the wisdom that arises from careful observation and understanding of the world. In our daily routine, we all experience moments in which we miss crucial details. However, by incorporating silence, we can uncover the nuances that often go unnoticed. These situations can occur in a meeting, where crucial information escapes us, or during a conversation in which we don't pay enough attention. These missed details can result in misunderstandings, misconceptions, and wasted opportunities. The solution lies in the extraordinary capacity of silence. By embracing it, observe your ability to observe and focus like never before. See silence as your own magnifying glass, magnifying the details of everyday life. By cultivating the practice of mindfulness, you significantly improve your ability to concentrate, similar to a magnifying glass that expands your vision. This journey of improvement focuses not just on the quantity, but on the quality of your attention, allowing you to delve deeply into everyday experiences. This means becoming a keen observer, extraordinarily attentive to the smallest details and crucial nuances that often go unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of daily life. As you hone your concentration and observation skills, avoiding missing vital information becomes instinctive. Instead, develop the mastery of silence, emerging as an expert in the art of observation and unwavering focus. This skill not only increases the clarity of your internal perception, but also sharpens your understanding of the external world, making it clearer and sharper than you ever imagined. In the midst of everyday chaos, this practice becomes a valuable tool, providing a deeper perspective and a richer appreciation of the complexity and beauty that permeate daily life. And for you to improve your decision-making power in life, just like the Stoics, I've left a link in the first comment to help you have a mindset just like the Stoics. Take a look. Benefit 5. Improve your decision-making capacity. Silence acts as your guide in the art of decision-making, refining your ability to make wise choices. Think of it like a master craftsman honing a blade to perfection, only in this case, your decisions are like the fundamental pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. Every choice you make fits into the bigger picture of your life. When you don't adopt silence, it's like trying to solve the puzzle with missing pieces. This is similar to sailing a ship through rough waters without a map, increasing the chances of getting lost or crashing into rocks. Silence is comparable to having an accurate map. It ensures that you navigate the complex waters of life with skill. The Stoics were true experts in the art of decision-making. Epictetus once said, "First define for yourself what you want to be, and then do what is necessary." In other words, decisions are your blueprint for becoming the person you want to be. In our hectic lives, we're often faced with situations that require quick decisions. It's like being in a maze with several paths, and you need to choose the right one. When you make hasty decisions without embracing silence, it's like choosing a path blindly, hoping that it will lead you to your desired destination. When nurtured with attention, silence transcends its nature as a simple pause in the noise of the world. It becomes a reliable guide, steering your journeys through the complex waters of life with precision. This state of serenity is not only a time for reflection, but also an inner laboratory, where your decisions are carefully analyzed. Visualize silence as a sacred space, your own personal sanctuary, where you have the opportunity to evaluate your choices to ensure that each step is aligned not only with your immediate goals, but also with your deepest values and long-term aspirations. By embracing silence as a tool to get to know yourself better, you allow yourself to explore the details of your decisions, examining the harmony between your actions and your vision of life. This introspective process not only brings clarity regarding your immediate goals, but also helps to establish a deeper connection with your core values. In this way, silence goes beyond being just the absence of sound. It reveals itself as a powerful source of insight and authenticity, shaping your choices to build a cohesive and meaningful narrative throughout your journey. Within the territory of inner peace, silence reveals itself as a special tool for making decisions that not only respond to the current moment, but also shape the path of your life towards the vision you have for the future. Avoid rushing into your choices. Don't venture out in a hurry. Embracing silence as the guide to your decisions not only improves the quality of your choices, but also becomes a process of transformation, one wise choice at a time. This is your path to becoming the leader of your own destiny, navigating the vast oceans of life with confidence and purpose, where your decisions are the key to shaping the course of the journey ahead. Benefit 6. Achieve supreme emotional control. Silence goes beyond a simple tool. It is the main key to achieving total control of emotions. In situations of heated discussion, silence becomes a protective shield. By pausing, you give yourself a crucial moment to reflect before reacting. This pause gives you control over your emotions, ensuring that your responses are thoughtful, not impulsive. Silence is not just a pause button in an intense movie scene. It is an opportunity for deep reflection on your feelings. This allows you to identify the origin of your emotions, assess their justification, and promote self-awareness, a vital stage in achieving complete emotional control. Remember the wise advice that says, take a break before you react. Silence becomes the crucial tool for consciously implementing this pause. It works like a countdown, offering the space needed to regain serenity and avoid impulsive decisions that could result in regrets. We've all experienced the regret of uttering impulsive words in the heat of the moment. However, silence acts as a safety net, preventing these regrets by providing the time and space needed to choose words wisely. By making silence your ally, you not only avoid speaking without thinking, but you also open up space for deeper reflection on what is happening. Instead of acting impulsively, you develop the ability to better understand the nuances of the moment, exploring different points of view and considering the possible consequences of your actions. In this context, silence is not just the absence of words. It is a powerful tool for self-reflection and thoughtful decision-making, allowing you to position yourself more consciously and assertively in your daily interactions. Imagine silence as a refined filter that allows only the most valuable thoughts and words to flow through, creating an inner space where reflection and wisdom can flourish. Metaphorically, it works like reins for wild horses, enabling you to steer your emotions in the desired direction. Think of it as an emotional GPS, keeping you on track and guiding you precisely through the intricate paths of your inner world. So embrace silence, not as a weakness, but as your superpower to gain absolute emotional control. It doesn't mean a lack of expression, but rather a strategic pause that allows you to choose your words carefully and consciously manage your emotions. Think of it as your secret tool that ensures you are the captain of your emotional ship, sailing with confidence even in the most intense storms. By developing this skill, you transform silence from an uncomfortable void into a space of power and authenticity, strengthening your emotional presence and your ability to face challenges with serenity. Benefit 7. Gain more respect. Let's explore it another way. Silence is your tool for gaining respect, a way of demonstrating that you are someone whose words have value. Imagine it like this. On the grand stage of life, respect is your enthusiastic applause. Silence is your performance that deserves that ovation. Reflect on the old saying, actions speak louder than words. Silence is your action, a clear expression of who you are, and it deserves respect. The Stoic philosophers, those wise ancient minds, understood the importance of respect. It's like the famous maxim, lead by example. They believed that living virtuously and according to their principles would earn respect. In our daily interactions, respect functions as the currency of trust and admiration. It's what you earn by consistently acting in harmony with your words. When we opt for silence, we realize that our words don't get lost in the everyday noise. On the contrary, they gain prominence. Silence emerges as a subtle strategy for gaining respect, resembling a spotlight that falls on our words and actions, illuminating them with intensity. Instead of being a mere cacophony of expressions, our speech becomes a statement that demands attention and respect. With silence, we realize that it acts as a filter, ensuring that we don't overwhelm those around us with unnecessary words, but instead express ourselves with clarity and meaning. We see silence not as a fault, but as a presence that stands out, revealing our confidence, wisdom, and maturity. These qualities become evident to those around us, and respect then follows naturally. In this way, silence is not a way of hiding in the background, but a way of standing out and earning the respect we deserve. By adopting it as a tool to gain respect, we realize how it transforms our actions into a powerful testimony of our character and principles. It's a path that leads us to become someone who inspires admiration, not through loud statements, but through a quiet and powerful presence. But to achieve this powerful presence, silence alone is not enough. We need to see how to control our emotions too, otherwise we won't be strong enough to deal with life's diversities. To do this, Marcus Aurelius used 6 lessons to master his emotions. Click on the video on the screen and watch it now.